Cloud computing as a concept has been there for about 4 or 5 years now, and it's been taken up very well in the US and Western European geographies. However, Asia as a region has not adopted cloud at the same pace as these other geographies. It's primarily been due to the mindset and the lack of awareness amongst the people. Wherever enterprises have an idea about cloud computing, they see the challenges around privacy, data security, just the lack of availability of networks as the key factors hindering adoption. However, in the about 2 years back, the global economic crisis made enterprises to go out and look for lower cost solutions. So that is when the Asian region actually started adopting cloud computing as a tool, as an actual business tool to grow business, and at the same time keep efficiency in their operations. I think right now also there is a significant demand or significant need rather to go ahead and educate the customers, educate the enterprises. They need to understand how different parts of a cloud, the infrastructure, platform, and software as a service differentiate from each other, and what are the benefits that they can offer, because each of these three suit a different need, and clients need to understand that. I think once that happens, there is a lot of growth potential that I see in the Asia Pacific region for cloud computing. In a recent study conducted by Frost Sullivan across the 6 data center markets in Asia Pacific, we found that there were 26% of the respondents had the same view. They were confused that virtualization and cloud computing are the same. It's even worse when we go look at the markets of Philippines, Malaysia, and Indonesia. It's an even bigger challenge there. But as more and more international players are coming into these markets like Salesforce, Amazon, they're doing roadshows, they're doing their business development initiatives, and a lot of enterprises are actually going on and attending these. So I think it's helping alleviate this challenge a little bit, but yes, it does exist in the market. The cloud computing and adoption poses 3 key challenges right now. The first and foremost being that the mindset of the user right now, it's that they're very scared. They're scared of leaving control of their data, letting it go to a third party, taking it to the next level. They're concerned about privacy of their own data. Who will be able to access it? It's a third-party data center. There are people roaming around there, the workers there. Will they be able to access it? So I think that is the foremost challenge there. Second is that the broadband and internet is not as penetrated in the Asian region as it is across the world. Although countries like Singapore and Philippines have plans for that, but still it will take about 2 to 3 years to get them to a level that they're ready for operations such as the SaaS and infrastructure as a service, to be able to use them on the fly, able to bring scale up, scale down. As I mentioned earlier, it's the education, the awareness level of people. People are not aware how cloud computing can come in and do far more than just lower costs. It can come into the system and bring in new capabilities, something like a healthcare sector, BFSI sector. A lot of collaboration can come in through the use of these tools. That is something that they're not aware of right now. I think that really needs to be pepped up in the near future. I think 2 key trends come to my mind when we talk about near-term trends. Number 1 is as organizations are using cloud computing more and more, and international players are increasing the level of awareness in different countries. More and more people will get used to cloud computing, understand it, and more core functions like ERP, HRM, BI, they will get ported into the cloud. So although they need to understand that migration and integration still need to be taken care of, but we'll see a lot more applications going on into the cloud, apart from just CRM and collaboration that we see. Second would be that, again, as we see, as I mentioned before, the challenge of reliable networks. That is a big challenge for something like the BFSI sector. Governments, they want something which is on time, all the time. Even the best SLAs right now that are there, even 99.96% SLA, allows for 22 minutes of downtime in a month. Now, something like an ERP application, that is quite high. So we'll see a lot of that changing in the near term, and that will drive adoption as we look forward.